morning, everybody. I promised you that we were going to work on the pelvic floor today. Yeah, first part, getting down to the floor. But for those of you that can, do it in the floor. Otherwise, do them in a chair. That's always nice. I should have had one nearby me. I could have done them in the chair. But we did chair exercises yesterday, so you can continue on with those, or you can progress. So one of the things with having people, being a pain relief specialist, I first had to fix me. And so there's some things I learned along the way. And it was surprising by the time I got to be in yoga teaching instruction. Getting down to the floor, that's not so easy. I was older. Guess what? I'm still older, but that's okay. But there are things that my clients have learned along the way, and a lot of things I have them do on the massage table. And I pisses other people off. I call it a bed. Because if I teach you to do exercises in bed, you can do them there too. So if you have a bed or you have a couch, you can hop on and do it there too. So we're going to actually come into a laying position. And one of my best warm-ups that I like to do and have my clients do is actually just gently bring your knees to one side. That gets right into that low back area, that L4-5 that we were talking, into that sacrum. So I want you to push the opposite. So I'm going towards the screen. So I'm going to take that opposite leg over here, and I'm going to push down on my foot, just really gently onto that heel. And I want to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, and relax that foot. Really got in there pretty deep and give it a nice stretch into there, didn't it? Slowly bring your knees to the opposite side and push down on this heel now, ever so gently. See how when you're on the ground, it just kind of like catches this one over here as you're stretching over here. And inhale and exhale. I'm inhaling up and exhaling down. That alignment breath. Inhale and exhale and relax. Bring the knees off to the side again and gently push, the opposite, the leg in the opposite direction. So basically it's this top leg. I'm pushing that heel down. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And relax. Bring those knees back. Go to the opposite side again. So we're giving a really nice low back stretch. Push this top leg just gently down on the heel. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And gently bring that leg, both legs back. And as you're doing this, you might be noticing that you can allow your knees to just come down a little further. Push down on this top leg, and so you're stretching out that core. And inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And relax. So I typically have my clients looking straight up so it doesn't kink their neck, but I want to be polite and look and talk towards you. Bring those knees to the opposite side again. And push that top leg down. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale and relax. Awesome. I'm just going to kind of scooch a little bit more because I got a cabinet over here and I'm starting to run into it. And just kind of have to stretch my neck out every once in a while. And bring those knees off to the right again. So you're kind of actually pushing that heel, but you're pushing onto the side now. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And relax. Everybody doing okay? Awesome. And gently switch to the opposite side. So you're really getting into that low back and hip area. You're even starting to feel the fascia across the front. And inhale. And exhale. So I'm gently pushing down on that heel. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. And bring that back. Awesome. Bring that spine to the front, towards the ceiling. Oh, feels good, doesn't it? Okay. Now just gently push that knee down, your front knee. Just push it away just a little bit. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And relax. So by gently pushing this knee away, it's actually kind of, you're using your hips as a body weight, and it's actually as you push the knee away. So I'm going to do this far leg now. Just going to push that knee. So I'm not even lifting up my hip, which is forcing that into here. Just kind of open that up. So I want to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale and relax. So I can really kind of get right in that tail, that sacrum that we had talked about yesterday, kind of that triangle that's connected into the hips. I forgot my hips down here. So, but it opens up that area and just kind of locks those hips into place. And I'm gonna look up. So I'm gonna push one knee down as it's trying to bring up the other hip, and inhale and exhale. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down, and relax. So it's just a gentle, so my foot is staying on the ground. I'm just gently pushing that knee down. As that's pushing that down, it's forcing the opposite hip to kind of get in there into that area that can kind of get stuck. Just pushing that down just a little bit, and inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. And relax. So just kind of shift those hips around a little bit. Starting to feel like they're starting to move. Good. All right. And we're just going to have a couple of let's bring that belly button up towards the nose. Just going to bring that back down towards the floor. Belly button goes up. Push the belly button away. Starting to arch in there. Belly button up. Belly button down. Belly button up. Belly button down. Belly button up. Belly button down. And relax. So that's starting to rotate those hips. Awesome. All right. And bring those knees to the side again. It's getting a little easier, isn't it? This time, let's look away. And give a nice stretch right across the body. And inhale. And exhale. It's right into those hip flexors too. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bring that leg back. So I just kind of have my arm out, looking off to the side. My knees are to the other side. Not pushing on my feet. I'm just inhaling. And exhale. So it's getting right across this hole. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And relax. Okay, so we got into our hips, got into our core. Well, let's bring our, this time we're going to actually walk our heels out so that they're underneath our hips. I just want you to bring those heels down towards the floor. And slowly bring your hips up. And belly button up. Belly button down. You got this. Belly button up. Belly button down. Last time. Belly button up. Belly button down. And relax. Just lift it to wherever you're comfortable. That kind of gets into those pelvic floor muscles. But let's bring the bottoms of our feet together. And push the bottoms of the feet together. Bring the belly button up. Belly button down. Belly button up. Belly button down. Belly button up. Belly button down. And relax those legs out. Just take them to where you're comfortable. Push your feet together. Oh, now you might be feeling that right up in this area, into those pelvic floor muscles. And in, belly button up, belly button down, belly button up, belly button down, belly button up, belly button down, and relax. So what happens if you can't get down to the floor? Or what happens if that is an uncomfortable position for you? If you're on a bed or on a couch, just let one leg come down off of that couch and come down off the side, because that'll stretch this out, and still do the belly button up and belly button down, belly button up, belly button down, belly button up, belly button down. The weight of the leg will help to open up that hip so that you can get into those pelvic floor muscles a little. And it's actually that belly button up, belly button down that's getting into those pelvic floor muscles. I had a client with scoliosis. Sorry, gotta get up. And she had scoliosis, and she could not, when I had her bring the belly button up, belly button down, she could feel nothing. This is one of the reasons why she was also seeking chiropractic care as well as a physical therapist. So the belly button up, and actually even as I'm sitting like this, I can do my belly button up, belly button down. So getting into those pelvic floor muscles that we talked about yesterday that are really, really good by strengthening these muscles, because they get weak as we get older. And a lot of sitting will also be a contributing factor, but we want to keep those muscles strong. But she couldn't feel any of those muscles at all. When I had her bring her belly button up, when she was laying down, belly button down, she could feel none of that. Sat her in a chair, belly button up, belly button down. She could feel none of that. And I said, here's the deal. I said, when we're talking to our brain, we talk to our brain anytime we're telling it to do something. When we tell it to bring the belly button up, to lift, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. I'm engaging my brain. My brain is actually, and as my clients are like, some of your stuff doesn't make sense. Well, here's the deal. If you stub your big toe, is it your big toe that tells you it hurts? No, it sends a signal back up to your brain. Every time you wiggle your toes, your brain is getting a signal to, oh, do this. So the more we engage with our brain, the more accomplishment we get. Sometimes muscles haven't been used for a long time. It could be dysfunction. It could be muscle imbalance. It could be, a lot of times with scoliosis clients, they've got muscles that haven't been engaged ever because of how their spine has been twisted. So I work with some of the very most complex. It could be even be an injury or a surgery. So I watch how the muscles fire. So this is actually kind of a comfortable position for me. I'm usually sitting in a chair, not liking this. So actually, and we're gonna just kind of lift up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and slowly back down. Notice when you're lifting that up, that's also going and lifting up your glutes. So you're engaging your brain. This is a neuromuscular feedback of a neuromuscular kinetic retraining of muscles that we're doing. Unfortunately, if you take a rubber band and stretch it out, as soon as you let go, it goes back, right? So it takes a long time to get the elasticity into our muscles. We're hydrating these when we're moving them, we're stretching them, and strengthening at the same time. So did you notice when we were actually stretching our hips, I had you pushing down, which was strengthening the leg as well. So we were strengthening one area and getting a deeper stretch into the other. All right, and let's have you lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. It's getting a little easier, isn't it? And if you don't feel it, that's okay. Keep trying to do that, because guess what? The following week when she came back, she's like, I can feel that. I didn't think I ever could, because it had been a long time since she had felt those pelvic floor muscles, the deep muscles. So we're also getting into our hips and into our core as well. We're engaging into some of these really deep lower muscles. And let's bring our tush up. Bring up that belly button too. And hold it. 1, 2, count with me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push that belly button down towards the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. So getting into a lot of those lower muscles. And guess what? We're going to kind of start moving things around. Tomorrow we're going to go into some belly dancing moves. But let's slide to one side and push that opposite hip down if you can. And inhale. And exhale. It's getting right into back here, isn't it? And inhale. And exhale, as well as up front. And inhale. And exhale, and relax. Awesome. Let's go the other direction. Go. There you go. All right. And push this hip down. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. It's really nice stretch in this area as well. All right. And let's lean over. And if you're like me, you're a little older. The older we get, the more challenging it is. And I'm just going to kind of reach into this ankle. And I'm going to actually push a little bit to the outside of the ankle. So my hand is actually pushing in. Feel that stretch coming across here. And inhale. And and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, and relax. Walk it back. Oh, that was a nice stretch, wasn't it? Really got into here. When you're adding in the breath, you're actually going and opening up the fascia from the inside out. You're opening up the muscles and the connective tissue that are inside the rib cage and inside those muscles. So that's why I like to have people include the breath. A lot of times our brain, there's some times where it's not so smart. When you tell it to hold, it thinks you want to hold the breath. No, I want to hold the position. So you don't want to hold your breath. That's why I like to include the breath. Because then you can also get, like I said, you can actually go and open up things from the inside out. Let's go to the opposite arm or the opposite leg there. So I've got my opposite hand on the outside of the leg, and I'm going to push in because that's going to get right into here. And push in and inhale and exhale. I just have my other hand behind. I could put it over here too. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And walk it back to the center. Oh, it's really getting in here now, isn't it? Awesome. So again, if you're not comfortable getting down to the chair, down to the floor, that's fine. Do it on your bed. It's plenty big. Most beds are. So at this point, I would probably, yeah, you could even do it on a twin size bed. All right. So we're going to bring that over again for the third time. So I'm bringing opposite in. So my palm is going to go towards the opposite. So I got it on the outside of my ankle. Here's my foot. Yep. I got it outside of the ankle, pushing, because that's getting right into here. And inhale. And exhale. This hand's just not doing anything. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And relax. It's really getting in and lifting these ribs. Told you we'd get to the core. All right. And lean over again. Opposite hand. So you're actually pushing this way on the outside of your foot. So you're pushing towards the screen. All right. And push in. See how that push just really kind of lifts and extends and elongates here? Because I'm engaging in the muscles. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And relax. And if this is not a comfortable position for you, don't do it. Bring your feet to here if that's where you're comfortable. And then just push here. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. See, it's not that big of a deal. It's still getting into these muscles. So it's still really good to do. But you're also getting into your pelvic floor muscles. Again, I'm actually sitting on the floor, not where I usually am sitting, by the way. But, sorry. You can always take a blanket and fold that up underneath you so that your buttocks is supported. Sometimes I have my clients actually sitting on things because they're still getting the feedback from the brain of I need to relax things, I need to engage things. So sitting on a blanket for support is just fine to do. Great. So I don't want to keep you guys up, and this is more of a therapeutic exercise. Therapeutic exercise is not 90 minutes. We're getting in very deeply into these muscles, very intentionally in these muscles. We're moving very slow, very subtly, but we're honoring your body as well. For therapeutic exercise, therapeutic yoga, you want to be able to do about 20, 30 minutes. You don't want to go much past that. All right. So at this point in time, I think I'm going to sign off. If you wanted to lay in a corpse pose or shavasana, you certainly can. And it's a great time to do that. So I think I'm going to sign off. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to be doing standing. We did sitting yesterday. So we did exercises yesterday, sitting down and getting a better understanding of how these muscles all work. You worked a few of these, didn't you? You can either roll from side to side, just kind of engaging in. So I'm just kind of rolling onto my hips, rolling them forward, preparing for that belly dancing that we're going to be doing tomorrow. So got into our hips, our legs, a lot of these different core muscles today, all through doing our floor work. But like I said, if you can't do the floor, use a bed. That's great. Couch might be a little bit too small in this time frame, but yeah, do this stuff on your bed. It's all good. So the more you do them, the more your body's going to be open and willing to change. Like I said, we want to keep those pelvic floor muscles moving, engaged, hydrated, because the last thing we need to do is to all of a sudden go and have an accident happen. So this kind of helps. As allergy season is coming, we need to prepare our body, not just preparing our allergies, preparing ourselves from the bottom on up. This is Tammy Shaw Sykes from Shift Fitness and Massage, your pain relief and posture alignment specialist, and founder of Shift Your Posture. See you tomorrow.